Hey folks, I thought I'd give you a quick May tour. The trees, the birds, the garden and everything else. Just thought I'd show you this. I'm just doing this little gardener. He's going to have a tray of flowers. Needs to go with his friend Bert and Harry. I'll get on with it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Nice to be nice. So guys, let's have a quick May tour. And I'll just give a quick look around, see what's happening. Apple tree's doing really well. It's in blooms. It did well last year. Year before it was a disaster. I didn't get one apple, so that's good. That's an improvement. The pear's now finishing blooming. I know I mentioned it before, but my neighbours have now got a pear tree, so hopefully it will. The neighbour's pear tree will fertilise this one or pollinate it. Same thing. Currants. Red, black and white. One's a white one. Blacks are over there and that's a red one. Train going past. Bit of girl stuff. Life sneaks them in everywhere. But it's a pleasure to see. This is a grafted plum. It's the first time it's put any fruit on. It looks like we're going to get some. We didn't have that cold snap while they were in bloom, so that's pretty promising. I did put a couple of grafts on it, but as yet they've got green buds, but there's no movement. So we'll see. But again, that is a cherry onto a plum. Cherry tree is doing well. Got a lot of fruit on it this year. So that's super. Potatoes are doing alright, that's overwintering one. It's just started to rain. Watching Kelly the other day, she was talking about flea beetles. There you go, flea beetle damage. I've got lots. I've been harvesting the purple sprouting, that's alright. I left that one a bit long, but I've had a few meals off that. Cabbages are all coming on nicely and all. Again, this bed's really bad for flea beetles. It's also the bed that's got that white rot in it. I'm hoping they don't suffer from it because onions and shallots are doing really well at the minute. I hope it doesn't transfer into that bed. It's just a few kohlrabi. These carrots have come. I have planted some parsnips. I did chip them first. These carrots have come, but slugs have had a few out of the middle. I've put some bird-friendly pellets down, but didn't seem to stop them much, so I've got to replant this bit here. It's getting a bit windy now. It's just starting to rain. In fact, as you see, these have all got flea beetle damage as well. The radishes. Flea beetle love the radish. I should have planted them earlier. I should have had another crop coming. Well, I've got some more coming in greenhouse. Peas are shooting up. Planting salad, beetroot, again turnips, one going to flower. Managed to sort that out for where I'm putting pumpkins. Just been round in a straight round here. These are all cut up with grass cuttings for mulch. More red currants and black currants. My daughter's little bean suffered. The slugs have had it. Unfortunately. That's ready, that bed. Don't know what I'm going to put in there yet. But I've got to say that's ready for my pumpkins, and I'm going to put some more beans in here. I've got to square that bed up. This bed actually used to come. I used to have a fence across here from Conradt Garage to this post. Yeah. So what I'm going to probably end up doing is altering that bit. Altering that. Look at that for a snail. That's what you call a snail. Eating snail. Oh, the rhubarb started to come at last. Yeah, what I'm going to end up doing is altering that and using that material to bring that square. I'll measure it up. I might get 2 beds out of it instead. You know what I mean? but I think this, well, I might get it done this year. I've got some aluminium sheet, what I used for shelves in greenhouse originally. Might use them to make that into a different sort of bed. I've got to do something with it. There's a tree growing in it, and that blackcurrant. Look, and I can't get it out. It's right in at root of that. I've stopped harvesting the asparagus now. We've had a good 6-7 harvests off it, 6-7 meals even, so more. So I'm going to leave that now to let it do its thing. This bed's still doing its thing. I've still got a few radishes left, been munching on them. They're the snowball turnips. I'll start taking some of them. We've been harvesting this and it's growing, always comes back obviously, as you can see. New growth there in the middle. Just keep harvesting that. Not a lot going on for the greenhouse. So the plants that the seeds I've planted the other day. Still need to pot me sunflowers up. They have grown amazingly fast in here. The lettuce. It shows you such a difference. I don't know if I've mentioned, but we're likely to get some snow on Sunday. So we're going to have temperatures down to -1. I think it's Saturday, Sunday. So what I've got to do is fleece everything up in here. I'll fleece them up, they need it, they'll be desperate for it. I would have liked to have got the stuff out at grow room, you know, me cucumbers and stuff. But what I'll just do is I'll just drape some fleece over it. And now it's raining, it's not a bad thing, I've only just planted them kohlrabis. But yeah, fleece. They're doing well. Got peppers forming all over. It's going to be interesting that I think these change white and then it's going to be interesting with these because these turn all different colours as they ripen up. So and that's about it. A bit of a tour. This is the plum tree. It's got plums forming on it. A severe haircut. Needed it though. Quail are doing okay. I've got some birds in that top cage at the minute. They were getting picked on, and what had happened with two of them, they were picking the feet. They got a cut on the feet or on one foot, and all birds gang up. They're not as lovely little animals as you think. And I've got a few too many males in here. None of them are laying in there, so they might be ones that are going for a chop anyway. But I took them out so others didn't peck them to death, and there's a male in there that we're getting picked on. There's a couple of males, as I say, got a few too many males in this cage at the minute, and I want to hatch some more chicks this year. Next batch of eggs are going out to a friend of mine, so but after that, in a couple of weeks, then I'll get an hatch on. I also fitted a new pipe for the watering system. I'll show you what I mean. But I had this green pipe on it. It's not a very good quality one, and it was leaking at the tap end. It wasn't dripping, but you were still losing a litre or two a day. So it's expensive when it works out like that all summer. This is what I bought for it. I had a plastic one of these on, so I bought this setup because it gets hot here in summer. I've had this watering can under here just to catch any drips, but it's not dripping now, so that's superb. As I say, we're losing quite a lot of water. And finally the Spudomatic. Everything's started. The one that I worried about, that one in that bottom corner, it's got a couple of sprouts coming up, so all my buckets are go. I'll have to go through one time what I've got in these bottom buckets because they're all different in these bottom buckets. They've all got different amount of spruts on it. I recorded how many, I put in a quarter and a half, a full one, how many spruts. So that'll be just interesting for when I do harvest them. But they're looking well. Might have to put some fleece over them as well, just to be on the safe side. -1's not terribly bad, but still, it'd be a shame if all the tops were burnt off them with frost.